From the hollers and hills of West Virginia, it's Heavenly Hills Homestead with another episode. Stay tuned. Boom! Alrighty dighty, for those of you who are coming over and checking out our video for the Last Chance Cook-Off, welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for coming and checking out our channel. Thank you to all of the sponsors and those who made this wonderful adventure that we've been on for the past couple weeks now. We've really enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun so far. Lots of good content, lots of good videos, met lots of good people. I hope that you all are doing the same. I hope that you're checking out everyone's videos. I hope that you're, immersed yourself in this Last Chance Cook-Off. And as you can see, it's coming. Fall is coming, and so is some rain that was unexpected. That, we may just need. But, nevertheless, if you're not familiar with what we do here at Heavenly Hills Homestead, here's what we do. I am a gardener slash giant grower. This is my second year growing giants. I have 5 state records now, and I hold a world record for the largest butternut grown, which was 83 pounds 1 ounce. Everything that we do is, driven behind the belief and that it is important that we grow our own food, that we know where our food's coming from, and that we grow it as best as possible to be healthy for us and not have all these added things in them. Another little quick thing is we have a very firm belief in God, and so he gets mentioned a whole lot around here because he has blessed us and he has kept us, and yeah, so I mean there's nothing else that I can say other than he's done a wonderful work in our lives, and we love sharing about him. So take you a quick tour very quickly around what we got. You can see what we have. This thing is huge. And then we'll get inside and we'll make something really good. See here, we got a couple little pumpkins there, a few giant tomatoes, a few giant pumpkins, more of them. There's quite a few in here. That's kind of a theme around here is giant pumpkins. I even got them with my kids' names on them. Isn't that cool? Anyhow, there's another one there, another big white one right there. Look how good you can see it. It's right through there. It's pretty big. Probably 100 pounds or so. We got this one over here. It's over 150. Got this big gal right here. She's a big one. We got this one over here that is named after my friend's daughter, who sadly passed away last month from a battle. She battled all summer long with seizures. She was very, very young. This is her pumpkin. This is Kenzie. And Kenzie's going to be going to a weigh off this weekend, and we hope that she does well there and it gets an award. And if she does, all the money that comes off of her will be going towards the family's funds that they had to spend for doctor bills and funeral costs and stuff. So there's also a GoFundMe that I'll put in the description below if you would like to give anything. But that's not what you're here for, so let's continue on with a little quick tour, and then we'll get inside. Here is one of my giant tomatoes, and yeah, they get a lot bigger than that. But we had a horrible season this year with tons and tons of rain, and it killed most of my stuff. Here is the garden. There is 50 some varieties of peppers, 44 varieties of tomatoes. There's some field pumpkins over there underneath those blankets. There's huckleberries right here. A lot of this stuff I do have seeds from, so check that out later on in the year whenever I get them all put up and ready. I do pick out certain ones, pollinate them, and then make sure that they are covered for at least a couple days after pollination, and then I take off the goodness, can't think of the name, the bag. There's a little net that I put over them, pollinating net, keep things out. There's one of the giant watermelons. It should have been over 100 pounds. It's not. Giant corn. Most of them are very, very close to the record, right at the record, which is 16 foot 11 inches, and so we're getting close. We're getting very close for that. So last pumpkin right here is my beauty. She's a big gal, large and in charge. Anyways, I want to thank all you guys who invited me in to this collaboration, who has allowed us to participate and share all that we do here, guys. I mean, it's a lot. There's a lot that goes on here. It's a lot of fun, and we love to share it. We love to share everything that we do. So I've learned a lot from you all, and I'm very thankful to each and every one of you guys. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get to. All right, guys, so let's get down to it. Let's get to the nitty-gritty of this video and make some crazy, insane rubs just for you guys, all right? So, what I like to do in these rubs is try to think outside the box, try to make something that's going to be palatable, that's going to be authentic, unique, and something that everyone will enjoy as a whole. Most times when people think about rubs, they think about chili powder, they think about brown sugar, they think about cloves, rosemary, they think about thyme, and so many different ground cinnamon and garlic powder and onion powder and this and that, and so many different things. But turmeric and this, that, and the other. But they don't think about things like cocoa powder. What? They don't think about cilantro. What? Lime. What? So, we're going to show you guys two different rubs that we like to make here, Heavenly Hills Homestead, that we really haven't shared with anybody, to be honest with you. We've never gave a recipe out to anybody. We've never shared this with anybody. We just make it and enjoy it here at the house. And yeah, so sit back and enjoy this video. So, I'll kind of give you a backstory a little bit. why we do the way we do it. I like hot. I like heat. I like hot, and that's just what I like. I like things that are going to be hot and spicy, and so I use hot peppers that I dehydrated. I also love lime. Lime is so good, and cilantro, and so I blend those together to make mine. Now, the kids like hot, but they don't like it as hot. They can't. Not that they don't like it, they just can't handle the heat that I like. So we have to go with something a little bit better, and so we get a little chocolate in it, a little brown sugar in it, to give it that different flavor for them, so they can enjoy it and it be different. So here's what we do. Here's how we make the. All right, guys. So you're also going to need a couple of these mason jars for your little thing here. But here's what we're going to do. Got our measuring cups here. So for the first one, the chocolate one, what we're going to do, we'll need 2 cups brown sugar. And I generally keep this stuff on hand, okay? So that if we need it or want it, I don't have to make it. That's what the mason jars are for. We just keep it in a mason jar. We're ready to rock and roll. So there's your 2 cups of brown sugar. I was going to use a 1/4 cup of this. I don't think we'll need that. All right, let's see. It's going to be 5 of these tablespoons of chocolate. And of course, it's going to be to taste. And yeah, they're humped up because it's a southern thing. We like to hump up stuff like that. All right, so there's the chocolate. Now you're going to want a little bit of meat tenderizer. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of meat tenderizer. Ooh, just good to get that one right. Have to get the other bottle out for the next one. You're going to want a little bit of seasoned salt. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix it between celery salt and seasoned salt, and you're going to want a tablespoon of this seasoned salt, and then we'll do a tablespoon and a half of celery salt. A bit too much here. Try to dump some of that. There we go. I don't think it's going to dump out. There we go. Just dump it off here. There we go. All right. Now, cinnamon. Big to do in this. All right, for this one. Get you 3 of these. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. You'll need a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1/2 teaspoon. Oh man, this ain't gonna come off here, is it? Chew. Half a teaspoon of onion powder. A little bit of white pepper. We'll do we're gonna do a full teaspoon of that. I think that'll fit in there. Nope, it won't. White pepper, okay, 1 teaspoon. You're gonna want a little bit of turmeric, about a half a you want a tablespoon, or excuse me, a teaspoon rather, teaspoon, and that was a half a teaspoon of turmeric. You want a teaspoon of nutmeg and half a teaspoon of ground mustard. Second. All right, you want just a little bit of rosemary, not a lot. It's not crushed, so you're gonna have to kind of get it out of there. Like so. You don't want a lot, just a little bit. If you got crushed, use crushed. And then a little bit of thyme, just a touch of this. You want a 1/4 teaspoon of thyme. And whisk it all together. Now, you can use this as a rub, a dry rub, all right? We have took this and took a half a cup, half a cup of it, or a third of a cup, depending on how much meat you got, and we make a brine out of it, all right, and let it soak overnight, all right, like a marinade. We've done that before as well, but this is a rub. Pack your meat with it and stuff, and it'll turn out really good, guys. You'll love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Trust me. All right. So I'm gonna go do my work real quick and get the part put on the air conditioner because it's 80 degrees in here and we needed air conditioning badly. And when I come back, we will fill this jar with this and move on to our part 2, which is our hot stuff. Okay guys, so got that all done. Now we're gonna put this in. Thank God that was what the problem was the capacitor, and we were allowed to get it all fixed up there quite easily. If you need to learn how to fix your stuff, come on over and check out that video as soon as we get it put up. All right guys, so there all that is. It's our cocoa rub. Cocoa rub is very, very good. I think a lot of you guys are going to enjoy this rub. We'll put a lid on that. We'll mark it as such. And we use it on pork and beef. I've tried it on chicken. It's all right, but it's better on pork and beef, if I'm going to be honest. It tastes really good on pork and beef. It's okay on chicken. I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to come back in just a second with a clean bowl, and we're going to do the next one. Okay, guys, so this time, is going to be a little bit less because, again, it's only me that eats this. It's too hot for the rest. So, what we do, 1.5 cup.
What is that stuff?
It's brown sugar, baby.
Brown sugar?
There's one.
So you take one more? So you take one more?
1.5 cups of brown sugar. That one. Get this off of my hand. All right, guys, so here we go. Got that cleaned up now. She's getting ready to get the stuff off the stove.
Yeah. I love you, Daddy.
All right, guys, got that cleaned up now. She's getting ready to come in here and get some food going. So, Got our brown sugar here.
What does brown sugar taste like?
Oh, you know what it tastes like.
No, I don't.
So, I'm going to use 2, oh, this is garlic powder. So 3 tablespoons of garlic powder. You're going to need 2 teaspoons. Okay, baby, that's fine. 2 teaspoons of onion powder. You're going to have a tablespoon
I get it.
of white pepper.
The white pepper is
I'm going to have, hey, Malik. All right, we're back. Say we're back.
We're back.
Say we're back. Say we're back. Oh, quit crying. I like to put peppercorns in it.
That's peppercorn.
Just a teaspoon, or excuse me, tablespoon of those in there. Hot chili powder. I don't think I got enough in this bottle. May have to get the other bottle out. All right, let's see if we've got enough. It's 2 tablespoons of chili powder. Okay. Cilantro leaves. I'm gonna put 2 teaspoons of cilantro leaves in it. Now, if you got fresh cilantro, use that because it tastes a lot better than
Did
the.
you put that in it?
Yeah.
You had fresh.
Did I have fresh?
Yep.
Dog it. I had fresh. Oh well, it happens. Yep, paprika, thank you. Where's the meat tenderizer? Need
What smells
teaspoon
good?
of paprika. We'll need,
Taste it when we're done.
yeah, we're gonna taste it.
It's hot.
Half a teaspoon of turmeric. Thank you, ma'am.
It's opening.
Seasoned salt.
Be quiet.
We're going to use half a teaspoon of that. The chickens, tell Jaden to get the chickens back in where they belong. And then celery salt, we will use a full teaspoon.
Dad, you gonna do this about? Yes, you did.
Okay. Ground mustard is 1.5 teaspoons. A little bit of thyme. Quarter teaspoon of thyme. All right. I'll get the meat tenderizer that we will use a tablespoon of.
Well, look. What's cilantro? What's cilantro?
Cilantro, that's the stuff that we eat in like pico de gallo and stuff like that. You know what it is. All right, now.
You're using it to salt.
All right, here's the next thing. We use ahi charapitas, or something that's hot, but not like hot like Ghost. All right. Sometimes I use Ghost in it, but most times it's just this. Now, last thing we're going to do is we got our zester and we got a lime, and we're just going to zest that lime. Man, you can smell it. It smells great. I am a lime fanatic. Cherry lime, anything. I love lime.
Me too.
Okay, kids love lime. I love lime.
Mommy.
Okay, guys. So we've gotten everything kind of ground up there a little bit, coarse grinded up with our Ninja. So here we go. Roll put into a jar. And we have it ready to go for our next time we want to cook out on the grill. But anyhow, that's how you make them. Hope you guys try it. Hope you enjoyed it. Guys, we're thankful for it. And being a part of this collaboration, it meant a lot to be able to get to interact with so many of you wonderful people out there coming from all kinds of different backgrounds. And I'm very thankful. I can't wait till next year. I'll be a little bit better prepared. Hopefully I won't be under the weather the entire time that I'm trying to figure out things and trying to get all my work done, and having bad weather to compete with, and everything that I've had to do that's kind of delayed me from making my video. But thankfully we were allowed to get in here and make it, and we got it done. And so guys, if there's anything else, feel free to ask questions, comment on your concerns or anything that you may have. Also check out all of our other videos. This winter we're going to be doing more cooking videos because we're stuck in the house around here in the winter time, so we have to cook. So stay tuned for those. And guys, if you wouldn't care, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, share it, hit that notification bell, and check out all the rest of the cool things that we do. All right, we're thankful for everything, and we'll catch you next time right here in the hollers and hills of West Virginia.
Don't forget to smash that like button, that notification bell.
Don't get the dog.
Good job. Here you go. Thank you.
Don't get the dog.
Don't forget to share. Yep. There you go. Good job. And
And
subscribe.